Okay, the moment of truth. So basically, this is where we get Xel's unique weapon. So this is where we get his unique weapon for free, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so of course, let's equip it. The real deal. So cool when you get a unique weapon. So let's equip. So you're ready to go. So we unlock the world tree, which is also a place where you can see the main story and the sub-stories of the characters. Still, personally, I prefer the memory archives because it's just easier to access from Oro instead of coming all the way to here. And the Little Raiders house, it's a new addition to the game. A relatively new addition. And yeah, the tutorial pretty much says it all. You can get a little raider with this. Oh, cool. I like her. I got her first on my main account as well. It's pretty cute. So, the little raiders have, they actually don't really do much for the game. Their new addition is more like having pets. And here, when you click place, you can place it in the house, and then it will just move around here. And from the toolbox, you can choose the music which you want to play. And by the way, do check out the songs for this game. Some of them are pretty awesome. And yeah, also every chapter has different music for it, which is kind of cool. I like that idea. But yeah, do check the songs out because it's really cool. For now, I'm going with Blind Days because yeah. So yeah, when you click on that thing, you can give it food, and when it fills up 100%, it gives you a small reward, and the little raider goes to sleep, just like this. That's pretty cool. Also, when you click manage, you can see all of them provide a little buff um, to your stats, to the stats of your heroes. It's a general buff. Well, I guess it will be useful now in the beginning in battles, because it's actually very small compared to what you have later on, so it's just more like kind of little bit of, well, cute pets which are helping you do stuff. If you click this button, you can choose this raider to follow the person on the map. So yeah, these are the traits, and also you have the index where you can see how many of them you have and what type they are. Because this one, for example, is the most common type, and legendary ones are most difficult to obtain. So yeah, that's pretty much for the Leo Raiders. Nothing too concerning here. Just log in, give them food. It will give you a um, daily achievement for giving them food. So do that, and also every 24 hours you can have a new one from the incubator, or you can have an essence, but let's not deal with that at the moment. And that's pretty much for the new stuff. Moving on. So after clearing the first chapter, we get Klaus for free, which is pretty cool. Hi, Klaus. Okay, so after we clear chapter 1, let's go to claim some rewards and then we'll see how far we go. So, challenge. Okay, so we got some questions from here. Nice. Then let's go to guideline and claim all the rubies. So there's quite a lot of places where you can claim rewards. So you have to be careful not to miss anything. I might actually miss something. Let's check. So this is where our daily missions are, and we need to make at least 7 every single day in order to get those rubies, because every little helps, and we should. So log in, that's to be expected. Clear dungeons, well, that's more or less every day. These are for new players, I guess. I'm not really sure. So playing like in the inn will give you one of these. Feeding clear raiders will give you one. Playing on the arena during PvP. Buying items from the shop, and that includes, I think, every shop in the game, different shops. It doesn't mean you need to pay money. Clear stock it for do the friendship points. I'll explain that later. And using stamina. These are for a start. So we cleared 6 of 7. And we need one more. We'll do that in a bit. And here are the weekly missions you can do. And if you make 12 of them in the course of 1 week, which is, I think it's from Monday to Sunday. So for this period, you need to do a certain amount of things. Basically, most of the time, if you're playing the game regularly enough, you'll be able to do it without having any problem. And then you get quite a lot more rubies from it, so do that. Everything that gives you rubies is worth doing. So, we went to growth, and this is stuff we can actually claim something from, and this is because of the Leo Raiders. So we have one of these. We get some food. That's all good. Then we go to battle, and battle there's not much we can do. Okay. So arena still not much we can do. Story, yeah, still not much we can do. Yeah, this is mostly done later. No more achievements though. Let's see, whoa, we have quite a lot of them. So you can claim every single one of them by pressing this. Or you can just claim them all, especially if there are too many. So we have 20 types of monsters. And it continues counting even if you haven't claimed the reward. It will count them and then you can claim the next one if you've actually achieved it. So different types of boss monsters. Give us rubies. And whoa, that's so much gold. That's our problem solved for the nearest future. That's quite a lot of gold. We didn't get that much in the beginning before. Definitely not. Definitely more newbie friendly at the moment than it was. So here in the hero achievement, we can see that with every 10 levels our heroes gain, we get gold reward. So we can claim this, and also for awakening and transcendence we also get a little bit of rubies, which is also cool. Okay, I think we claimed most of them. What we want to do is to go to the Hall of Heroes. And then, oh, we don't have enough fragments out, but we actually do. So we're going to inventory. So gear is obviously where all your gear stacks. I'll check if I can use some of it, and then I will. So the storage box is basically if you have, for me personally, if I have a valuable item here, for example, I get a unique weapon, and I don't have the hero yet, but I want to get them and to use them, so I just store the unique weapon for the time when I actually get the hero and I can use it instead of just leaving it here. So here we have a little bit of those fragments, which will help us later on for transcendence, and also these are the fragments we need for awakening. So here, one of my favorite tabs. This is where we get all the rewards we can actually use. So this one is a costume for from a contest. It's a really great costume, but you need to have Sonia in order to use it because it's only for her. These are experience potions, and if you want to if you don't really want to wait and level up your heroes, you can use those to level them up really fast. And generally, if you want to do it, feel free to do it. For me personally, it's kind of like cheating because I like to actually experience leveling up my heroes and going through all that. I don't know, it's not exactly an adventure, but still going through that process, making an effort on my part as well to level them up. So I'm not really keen on using those. But for example, if you get a new hero and you want them leveled up very quickly, this is the way to go. So these are basically accessories, and you can use them together with heroes' costumes. You just assign them though, because you can assign them to only one hero. So you need to decide which one you want to use them. This is one of the rewards we got from the event, so I'm not going to use it at this point because it won't be fair. If you start playing the game later on when we don't have this event, you won't get this one and it won't be the same. Stamina potions, I think that's pretty straightforward. We do have quite a lot of stamina at the moment, so that's not a problem. This is for summoning Leo raiders, so we'll use that later on. Yeah, so this is the one we got in the beginning, so we will be using this one. Most probably for Lorraine, because as much as I like Celine, um, she's definitely a main DPS, and she's not much of a sub DPS or supporting character. So unless we really want to make her our main DPS, I don't see why we should get her in the beginning, especially while Lorraine can be both a main DPS or a sub DPS. She has a lot of CC in her kit, so I think she would be more useful for us. I still wait a little bit. So yeah, this is the one we got from the event as well. So I'm not going to be using it at the moment because it won't be fair.